Alright, we're back, guys. On the Warlock. Let's get going. Gotta get to the Fenrir Island. I keep saying I'm gonna get there, but today, we're gonna get there. Whew. Happy Sunday. Oh, and by the way, there are 13,000 people online right now. Which means the server's going to be ridiculously overcrowded. Also, bad news, the server is running low on money. If they don't get enough money by June 16th, which is 8 days from now. Sorry, less than that even. 6 days from now, they, I don't know, they might shut the server down. Which kind of sucks, but... I was thinking, what do I do now? Choose your want. I suck. Yeah, they're really having trouble with money, and part of the reasons is that they can only accept cryptocurrency apparently right now. I would donate some money via PayPal, but they can't accept PayPal anymore. It kind of sucks. Can I even make it through? Looks like I can. I've never tried to go through the mountains here before. Yeah, I may have to go on the Discord and just tell people, hey, oh, there is a little place up here. And tell people, hey, you need to help out the server, because why is my pet not attacking? I need to keep on turning my pet aggressive on. Man, these are grouped up. Pretty big group here. Let's see if we can get them all. Well, it was sloppy, but we were able to kill him. Yeah, it was pretty sloppy. There's a corpse up here, but it looks like people don't come up here too often. If I was a hunter, I might come up here and grind some leather. But I'm not a hunter. Yeah, it'd be sad if this server got shut down just simply because they don't have enough funds to run the server. Yeah, I hope that doesn't happen. But the server's going to be shut down anyway. They, you know, as soon as Classic comes out, they're going to shut this server down. Ooh, that was a long drop. Yeah, I think the Warlock, one of the reasons I never played the Warlock that much was because I didn't really like managing the pet, and it's not. I think the reason is it's not that it's difficult, but there's quite a bit of delay between switching abilities. What the hell is this? Is it a frenzy? Yeah, it's a frenzy. There's quite a lot of delay. Like if I'm casting, like if I'm casting Drain Soul or Drain Life, trying to stop that cast and switch to another, it always seems a little. Sorry, I'm congested. It always seems like there's a little bit of a delay. You don't have the immediate impact of like a hunter where you just, you tell your pet to go and you start bombarding arrows onto somebody. It feels a little more immediate. Someone's gonna don't call me a millennial because I'm not a millennial. I don't need instant gratification, but it does feel a little bit more like you're doing something. Yeah, I knew this was just going to be so crowded. Hmm. These guys are not very smart. They just ran in here and aggroed like a whole shit ton of them, but maybe that's what they wanted to do. Maybe that's what they wanted to do, I don't know. He's like, that's them. He's resisting all my spells. We're doing all this, but I'm sure I don't have this quest yet. Gotta get the Lake Skulker moss. All right, we're back. I actually paused the video to get a drink and grab something to eat because I was hungry. Because I just woke up and I got killed. I thought I had myself in a safe spot, but obviously I didn't. It was over here to the right. So I died. Had to run back, and now we are back. Let's go ahead and see. Do we have any kind of food buffs? Let's take a bite there while I chew down the rest of my egg McMuffin. Forgive me for eating in your guys' face. So, I need some skulker moss. But this is something I would say is one of my own personal tips for vanilla World of Warcraft, and some people may agree or disagree, but if you look at the map, and I'm moving from where I am currently to where the moss is, a lot of people would try to bypass mobs on their way there and just, run around them. But I would recommend that you don't do that. Go in a straight line. That's where you want to go, and just kill everything on your way. It's extra XP, and a lot of chances if you try to just, run around these mobs anyway, you're going to aggro some. You may even aggro more than you want, So a lot of times it's just easier to plow away straight through to where you're going for your quest items. That's the way I do it. I would also recommend you do the same thing when you're going back to a quest giver. Instead of trying to skip all the mobs if you're running back to a quest giver to turn in a quest, just kill all the mobs on your way back to your quest giver. In my opinion, it'll help you level a little bit faster. And the one thing with vanilla WoW, it's not like it's slow leveling. I've said this many times. Excuse me, congested. I've said this many times in my videos before, and vanilla WoW when it was made to be a more sociably, a more, easy leveling experience. Basically, an MMO that more people could get into because the leveling was easier, and the game was a little bit easier than something like EverQuest or Lineage 2, which was much slower leveling and had much like EverQuest 2. I'm sorry, EverQuest. EverQuest. Did I say EverQuest 2? Maybe I just said Lineage 2. I don't know. I'm still waking up. But EverQuest. Let's kill this guy because I need a tumba. It's not a tumba, but EverQuest, there really wasn't. I only played it for a whole 5 minutes, guys. But in talking with other people who have played EverQuest, they tell me that it's only, you have a few quests to do, but you find yourself just leveling by killing stuff. There's not a lot of quests. So I think Blizzard looked at some of the games that were out there at the time, like EverQuest 2 and Lineage 2, and some of the more successful MMOs and Lineage, and said, we want to create something like this with our Warcraft universe, but we want to make it an MMO, obviously. We have the IP, we have all the history and the lore. So why not, why not do that? Why not create an MMO? Sometimes I'm trying to think and eat, and definitely not awake yet. So they came up with World of Warcraft, but I think they did it in a way, and I've seen some interviews with them, the developers or designers of it, and they said, yeah, we wanted to make it easier than something like a Lineage 2 as far as the leveling experience. And if you play Lineage 2 like I did, the fastest, the first max level character in Lineage 2 took 6 months, right? 6 months. So when I see people talking about videos of World of Warcraft being slow leveling or difficult leveling, it's all in the frame, it's all in the context, right? It's all in the context you say that in. When I think of WoW leveling, I think it's easy. I think it's fast. But that's because I was so used to Lineage 2. But having said all that, ooh, we got a nice little heavy bow. I don't think I can get a soul shard from someone else's mob, which kind of sucks, but I'm such a noob with locks. But having said all that, when you're leveling in WoW, it does take you, for a beginning player, especially someone who's never played a lot of MMOs, who's never played World of Warcraft, it could take him anywhere from, 2 to 3 months. And you may laugh at that and say, oh, no, it'll never take them that long. But if they don't know what they're doing, they don't know the quests, they don't know their character, they may not even be playing their character correctly, they may not even be, really doing things that'll make it easier for themselves, So now for an experienced player, someone who's played, WoW, and who's followed maybe one of the leveling guides or whatever, and they've leveled up a certain character in a certain faction, so many times that they're on basically cruise control. They're just doing the exact same quest and the exact same lore they've always done. it may only take them a couple days. I mean, they may be able to do it in 3 or 4 days. Like, and I'm talking real world time. Like, they log in on Monday and they just, they just play all the way to like Wednesday, and they're like 60, or maybe Thursday. Now they're putting in serious hours, but they could do it in like 3 days, maybe 4 days. Maybe it takes long. I could be wrong on that, but I definitely know they can do it within a week, no problem. It depends on the class, but I mean, if you look at actual play time, right? Let's see, played. Like, I'm level 16 and I'm 15 hours, so if I continued at this pace, I would be level 60 in about 60 hours, right? Which is only, what, 3.5 days or something. 2 days would be 48 hours. 3 days would be 72. That shows you how good my math is. 3 days would be 72, so that's already past 60. So yeah, you'd be level 60 in 3 days. But of course, as you know, it slows down. You're not going to get, when you're like level 50, it may take, more than an hour to do a level. It may take 2 hours. This may be too much for my pet to handle. Shit. Gotta keep my pet up. So, I mean, you can definitely... level. Oh shit, I got another one on me? Oh shit, I could die here. Life drain. Come on, fear. Shit, alright, we're out of here. Yeah, but you could definitely level to 60 in probably 4 days. Keep in mind that player is not doing any professions at all. They're not skinning, they're not herbalizing, they're not picking flowers. They're just running through quests over and over again. And someone who's never played WoW, maybe not a big experienced MMO player, they might not do any of that. They'd be doing professions. They would spend literally 20, 30 minutes just trying to find the right trainers, find the right, class trainers and things. And so they could take, a new player a long time to level to 60. But World of Warcraft is by no means a difficult MMO. The good thing about vanilla is that it's paced. When you play Lineage 2 or EverQuest, it feels kind of brutal. It feels kind of punishing. I mean, I remember playing Lineage 2 where I'd kill the same mobs over and over again for about an hour, and I'd get 10% of my level, or not 10%. I get about 5% of my level. Nah, I don't want to kill that guy. Nah, too late. I guess I have to kill him. He's all over my pet. Yeah, you'd spend an hour and you get, like, maybe, if you're lucky, you might get 10% of a level. So there you're talking maybe 10 hours of grinding nonstop with potions that are boosting your damage. And, just get one level would be like 10 hours, so... These frost nomads can be pretty dangerous. Dangerous to fear around here because I could easily get more mobs. But we're going to do it anyway. And it's good practice. I need to learn how to kind of use all of my abilities, my fears, my life drains, I always want to say mind play. My life drain. Or my soul drain. Is it called soul drain? I already completed this quest. Shit, did I aggro? No, I didn't aggro him. You know what, bitch? So yeah, I do kind of laugh when I see videos and people are like, "Oh my god, vanilla WoW, leveling is difficult or slow." It's not slow at all. I've leveled from 35 to 36 in like 45 minutes on a hunter. So you can definitely whip through levels pretty quick. But hunters are like so good at leveling. Alright, so what else do we need? We need the creeper moss. Let's go get the creeper moss. I get on like, you can see that I get on like autopilot when I'm killing mobs. I'm just like, I'll be like killing them past the quest. I'll have the quest done, still kill like 4 or 5 more mobs because I'm just so used to just killing and killing and killing. In fact, that comes from me playing Lineage 2, to be honest. Does not seem to be a lot of these mobs around. Oh yeah, the server's increased. It's 13,678 people. That is almost as high as it was when it launched. I mean, when it launched, it was around on launch day, I saw it reach 14,250. So this guy's resisting every spell. So that's crazy, and that's absolutely crazy. People are so stupid. You can complain about lagging when you have almost 14,000 people on the server. But yeah, you see people like, even like people like Van Rookie and you know, like not Soda Poppin', because Soda Poppin's not that. He played Vanilla WoW enough to know that, you know, he understands. He didn't forget what the love experience is like. But someone like Van Rookie's like, wow, it's a little bit more, takes a little bit more long love than I realized, or stuff like that. I'm not sure if he exactly said that, but some streamers have said that. I'm like, oh my god, really? I swear, streamers. And I'll probably stream Classic, but as I've said before, I don't try to put stuff up in my videos as clickbait. Hey, you know, like, Vanilla WoW, streaming, it's more difficult than I ever imagined. Yeah, just stupid shit like that. But, you know, I can be pretty salty. Whoa. It's better than what I am, which I had actually. I was walking around with nothing. I honestly didn't even have a weapon equipped because I couldn't find. I mean, I haven't found the staff trainer yet. So if somebody wants to tell me where the damn staff trainers for the horde, I'll have to look it up. So right now, the only weapons I really could use is like a dagger. Good luck finding a dagger at low levels. I think there's a level, maybe an 18 dagger that, actually no, it's around 24, I think. It's got like intellect and spirit or something. Yeah, but the reason it's leveling on this server is so slow is you're seeing it right here, is that there's so many people on the server that you're always fighting with so many other people for the mobs that you need to kill, you know. Like on a retail server. Let's imagine I was on a retail server. There'd be nobody here. There'd be like a couple people, you know, maybe two. But I mean, I'm surrounded by players, you know. Actually, a lot of them have kind of just taken off, but there was a whole bunch here a minute ago. Our next talent point is going to go into Improved Voidwalker. Just got that drain. Yeah, I think, again, that's one of the things about the class that I don't like as much is like changing, like trying to break out of my wand to go into my soul drain. It's not very fast. There's definitely quite a delay on a lot of the abilities for a warlock ability. You know, there's a little bit of a, you know, and it could be the server's a little bit slow right now because there's so many people, but I don't think so. It's just always that way. Like I'll try to give you an example here after I dot this guy up. So I cast Corruption. Cast Immolate. Now let's say I'm using a wand. Now to cast Soul Drain, I can't just... if I mouse wheel up, it interrupts the spell. See how long it took me just to go from wand to drain soul. And I got a macro to stop casting, but it's like, why bother? I mean, I might as well just like use a wand like this and then just move and cast it. And even then it says, you know, spell is not ready yet. So it's probably the global cooldown. So let's look at the sweep animation. Okay, so there, it's really just the global cooldown. I think what really bothers me with the Warlock is that I probably wish that the wand wouldn't proc the global cooldown. And what else? I'm sure there's other things that proc the global cooldown that I would like not to proc the global cooldown. Maybe like an instant cast dot, you know. Instant cast spells, you know, I would think that they wouldn't proc the global. I mean, I would like them not to proc the global cooldown. Like, just as an example, I'm going to cast this instant cast, right? And then you can see, now I still have to wait for the global cooldown for like half a second before I can actually do anything else. And I think it's those things about, because they are magical. Anything is magical, right? And I don't know why I guess wand's magic, but it's magic bound to a device. So I really wouldn't have made that proc a global cooldown. So I think that's the difference between the Warlock and the Hunter, and the reason I like the Hunter so much is I don't think that, you know, just if I send a pet in or something, you know, that's not proccing a global cooldown. I can start shooting arrows right away. If I, you know, feign death, or if I shoot an aimed shot, I don't think that's good. Maybe it does. I don't know. I have to go to my Hunter and play him, but I can execute my abilities faster without waiting for cooldowns. This is what I'm trying to get at, you know. So there's a little bit of delay, and I think that's just me I just have to get used to it. Once I get used to it, it's probably won't even bother me. But at first, it's like, Yeah, I'm like, son of a bitch. Like, so here I go in, dot, just watching the sweep animations. So basically, we could just stop there. So I did it pretty good that time, but I have to almost watch the sweeps. And this is one of those things that when you play a certain class long enough, you build internal timers. You actually build internal timers that you just know, your brain just knows that I have to wait this long before using this ability. And, you get used to it. The other thing that I haven't come up with is, since I do have mouse wheel up to cast Soul Drain, that I can't just keep scrolling. Like, there's a macro I have in retail on my Shadow Priest back in Burning Crusade where when I was mind playing, I could just keep hitting the scroll wheel up and it wouldn't screw it up. Like here, if I click it more than once, I think it may break the spell. And if that's the case, I'll probably have to rebind it. I need to play around with it. Because I want to be able to just scroll up as much as I want. Just keep scrolling and it's gonna cast a spell but not interrupt the cast. So that's something let's test it out right now. So we're gonna send my pet. Now see how I'm scrolling up? Okay, no, it doesn't. It didn't break it, so that's good. It says spell is not ready, but it's not breaking my Drained Soul, even though I can't see the beam, which that's one of the things in vanilla that drives me nuts. And I didn't get the Soul Shard. He's fighting someone. Just fighting people for mobs. They're all dead. Quick leveling, fast speed leveling at its best here. Yeah, I don't know the Horde side that well. Like on Alliance, I would never sit around and do this quest. If it took this long, I would just go do something else. But since I don't really know what other quests to do on the Horde at this point, this is about as far as I've ever leveled on the Horde in vanilla. This is around 15 on a Warlock. I'm sure every zone's going to have a quest hub. But I don't want to go running off into some other zone that takes me 10 minutes to get to just because I don't want to wait for this. I don't want to finish this quest out. And I only need a couple more, right? Now, see, I still need the Skulker Moss and the Hardened Tumors, which, so I don't know. This quest is going to take a while. This person could kill me. Yeah, but this quest is annoying. I don't even know why I bothered casting that, but oh well. And you can see that even the drop rate's not super great, so yeah, this is the thing I always run into when I play the Warlock. I get to run this level and I just find it tedious, like I'm like, I find it very tedious. But notice how every time I run past an alliance, they don't kill me. If I was an alliance and I run past the level 64, they would just kill me. They'd be, kill you. It's just so funny. The Horde, the Horde have a lot more people that just love to gank, and I'm not a big. I think that's one of the things that separate the Horde from the Alliance. Is that the Alliance people don't really find a lot of enjoyment when they're level 68 killing like a level 10, whereas the Horde players sure as hell seem to. You know, they're like, you're level 10, almost, I don't care. Boom, one shot. And they get like their little rocks off it, and I'm like, whatever. To me, if I'm doing PvP, I find a lot of challenge of fighting someone who's actually near my level, because it's fun, it's challenging. Actually was one person who made a great post, and I meant to save it. He's some forum I saw, and he was explaining. They were talking about PvP and should I be on a PvP server or whatever, PvE, whatever. And he said that he leveled a character from 0 to 60, and in all that time, in all the PvP fights he ever had where people attacked him, he said he only had about 3 that were straight up against the Horde. He only had about 3 fights that were straight up fair, where it was him versus someone of the same level or near same level. He said every other fight, the person was either way higher than him or there was more than one person killing him. And that's pretty much my experience on the Alliance, is that straight up fair fights just don't happen that much. And I'm not saying that that's, bad. I mean, it's just the way it is. And I'm not saying you can't PvP on the Alliance. Of course you can. But you have to get some friends together and just go in groups. You can't just run up by yourself, because you're just going to get griefed, basically. Terra was a lot better. Like, when I was in Terra, like, when it first came out, I used to go around. I was so good on the Warrior and Terra that I would go around the low level areas, and I was low level too, though. I would be like level 15. I would attack anybody who was 15 to 20. I would not attack anybody lower than me. And as long as they were at my level or plus 5 levels above me, I would attack them. And I would beat them a lot of times. I'd be 15, I'd be taking on level 20s, and I'd be killing them. And so I never, to me, that's PvP. I'm not in any way taking advantage of, the level differential. I'm winning on skill, And that's how you should PvP, in my opinion. You should have a sense of honor. I'm a very honor-bound player, I think. Usually. I mean, I can't tell you there haven't been times when I've killed low-level players, that we all have, but usually it's because they did something that pissed me off. Like I run up to an ore to hit, run around trying to find ore, and I finally get the ore I want. Look at, there's people everywhere here. And some horde comes over, and sneaks it out of me like a shaman or something. And he's like level 35, and I'm like level 50. I know I've killed a few that way, because I'm like, damn it, you just have been looking for, true silver ore or something. And that's not a good example, because true silver is easy to find. But as soon as I find it, you zip over and take it. And then I might kill him out of frustration, but it's about the only time I've ever really ganked people. I one-shot a priest or a mage with my gnomish death ray one time. And he was around the same. He was around the same level as me. I was on my paladin, and he was going up to a node, and he was like, I think he was pretty close to my level, maybe a few levels beneath me. And I just did gnomish death ray, and I just killed him. One shot, boom, dead. I was like, oops. See, here's another. It's weird. Yeah, okay, I guess it's not weird. I was thinking of the skull, They were little. I'm surprised that even landed. I mean, he's like a level 60 or something, or level 40 probably. Going to Scarlet Monastery, most likely. I barely got this take in there for the soul shard. Man, that was because he resisted the first one. So another thing you should think about in your Warlock, if you are during your leveling, you may want to get that drain soul in a lot sooner than I did there, because they do seem to resist a lot. And I haven't put, like, if you look at the talents, I think it's over an affliction. I believe it's in here somewhere where you can, yeah, this one's suppression. And definitely, that's definitely worth getting from what I've seen so far. And I think it's in most builds. But your spells get resisted a lot, and that's something you cannot afford to happen, because, like, if I go and cast this spell, you know, Change Soul, and it gets resisted, well, then I'm waiting on the global cooldown. You know, again, you're waiting on the global cooldown. It may only be, like, you know, half a second, but, man, and that means that's a lot of time. That makes a big difference. So... I do need a hardened tumor for one of these guys. I was wondering where that tumor was going to come from. It's not a tumor. Now I can mouse wheel down to cancel that, and then mouse wheel up, but I gotta wait for the global cooldown. I know, I'm beating a dead horse, but... I think the thing about the lock that does bother me is I can't spam my keys, you know, like... you know, you have to be very precise with what you're doing. And I don't have a problem with that. I mean, I can certainly play precise, but I've just played so many classes where you don't have to be as precise with when you're hitting your key. You know, you can just kind of spam it, and eventually, you know, it triggers the ability you're trying to trigger. With the Warlock, you have to be a little bit more careful with what you're doing. Mostly just on the Drain Soul, Life Drain, that kind of stuff, Fear. Ah, shit. I'm going to run away and reset these guys. I don't want to fight three of them, even though I probably could take three of them out. I still don't want to do it. Well, now it looks like we are fighting them all, huh? Shit. Son of a bitch. I am dead. That's what you get. See, that's what you get for trying. Oh, Julian, you idiot. Patience is a virtue. And this is a long fucking run back. Ah, that pisses me off. I was like, oh, I can take him. And this circles me around back to what I consider the greatest asset any vanilla World of Warcraft player can have, and it's called patience. I got impatient there and didn't want to run away. So instead of running away and just resetting, I thought, well, what the hell, I can take him. But then I ended up getting another mob, and I ended up playing my lock completely horribly because I suck at my lock. I'm terrible on this character. And I'm not afraid to admit I am terrible on this lock. I know my skills, but I still haven't learned when to use what and at what time. I mean, in general, I have a pretty good understanding of it, but I have trouble with three mobs, let's put it that way. If I'm attacking three mobs at once, I'm not quite sure the rotation I should be. You know, dot this one, move to this one, dot this one. Should I fear? When do I fear? I think it would be best to fear one right away, fully dot those two, and then fear that other one when he comes back. And try to keep doing that. That would be my guess, but I'm not doing that. I'm like panicking and playing like a moron. That is why I appropriately titled my character Shady Sucks, because I do suck. But we're going to keep grinding away, and we're going to get better. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Morpheus, yes. We will definitely get better. With time, patience, blood, sweat, and tears. But yeah, when Classic comes out, I'm probably going to stream. Now, you can stream via Twitch, which I hate Twitch. Don't like Twitch. You can stream via YouTube, which I do kind of like YouTube. And I actually saw, I believe you can even stream in Discord, which I've never done that. So I might take a look at that as well. But streaming via YouTube, oh, I like YouTube streaming. It's pretty good. I've watched quite a few people who stream on their YouTube channels, and it looks pretty nice. I just don't like Twitch's massive overlay, and I don't people spamming shit left and right. How can you even play the game when you've got crap splashing all over your screen? Maybe it's just me. Probably it's just me. I don't know. But man, the amount of money those people get. You know, something like Soda Pop, and then people just throwing money at him. You know, maybe I should use Twitch. I'm hungry already. I ate that egg McMuffin, and I'm still kind of hungry. Actually, what I really want is a Coke. Believe it or not, I'm out of soda, which is fucking a travesty. I never run out of soda, hardly ever. But I'm out of soda. I may have to run out and get some. Need my caffeine. Need my caffeine, baby. Alright, let's see if this is a good... Oh, that's not a good spot. That mob's right there. I think that... It's like that mob just respawned. Did you see that? This one right here? I didn't see him. As I hit respawn, I saw his name pop up. You're going to go back when I tell you you're going to go back, bitch. So this level's been painful. Look at the time. See, look, I'm almost 2 hours in this level. So this has been a very painful and slow level, and mostly because these quests I've been doing are just slow as fuck. Just too many people. But we'll push through. That's what you gotta do, man. You gotta grind. The grind is real. We still haven't got our Tuma. Where's my Tuma? Yeah, there's definitely a delay on my pet. I told my pet to come back. He didn't come back. Then when I told him to attack again, I saw him at that point come back and then go forward. So there's a little lag here. The population will start dropping. Over the next 3 hours, we'll probably see it drop down to around 10,000 or even 9,000. As all the European players start to head to Betty bye. Night, night. Night, night, little kitties. Oh, yeah, here it comes. I can feel it. Tumor. Oh, you bastard. How dare you not give me the Tuma? Go get him, buddy. Go get him, Healthic. I must kill him. You cannot control me. Potter, Harry Potter, give me the stone. Oh. Alright. Still no bloody tumor. These guys are being bitches with this tumor. Well, we are, shit, I got both. Okay, let's try this. Let's try fearing this guy. And then we're going to fully dot the other one. He resisted the fear, by the way. Now we're going to fear him. I'm going to dot him while he's feared. Go back to the other one. Now, 2 mobs is a piece of cake, obviously. You saw there he resisted my soul drain. But I was not put out too much. I was not dissuaded or whatever. I can't even think of the word. I'm trying to say, holy crap, I didn't realize I had so many soul shards. Oh, hell yeah. Alright, so let's eat this, eat some of this. Give me milk. People trying to be nice. Now, what is this? Store's house. So this is like a healing potion. These damn freaking murlocs and their small barnacled clams. Filling up my inventory. We don't need this anymore. Wait, yes we do. I thought I haven't turned that in yet. So we still haven't got the damn Tuma. Just save this rogue's life again. What the hell? All the resists, you know, it's like constant. God, this guy's like resisting everything. Poor rogue. You die there, it's a long way to run back, man. Still got no Tuma. We did get a bag here. This might be an 8 slaughter. Yeah, it is. So let's see if we can actually utilize this bag. Alright. Yeah, you can see the delay there. Watch the delay of the bag. You know, watch. Let's see. Where'd the other bag go? Watch the delay of how long it takes for it to. It wasn't too bad there, but the first time I did it, it was really quite a delay. And that's just because there's just so many people online, so let's go ahead and help my pet out. Let's use some of these scrolls. Let's get rid of this slimy murloc scale. Alright. You can see my mouse. I can tell it's kind of not moving quite the way I like it to. I'll clean it later. We went through all my rest time. What did the murloc say? Where'd the other murloc go? There he is. Wow, this quest, man. This quest is a pain in the butt. So the hardened tumor apparently has a very low drop rate. Because I've killed a lot of these guys. If I have to go much longer, I'm beginning to wonder if this quest is even worth doing. I don't like to do quests that take like 30 minutes for one quest. I don't find it worth it. But I am killing a lot of murlocs, so we're getting experience that way. Jesus. Let's read the quest, make sure I'm not doing something wrong. What's it called? I'm sure it's just a lootable item. It's called A Recipe for Death. A very rare hardened tumor. Oh shit, let me read that again. He also has a very hardened tumor. Apparently the tumor is so rare, Barar was only able to obtain one. Okay. So it even tells you in the quest it's a very low drop rate. Look at my pet just warping around here. See that? That's not good. I don't mind killing. I don't want to complain. I actually love just grinding mobs, so this is actually perfect for me. Bring them on. Damn these fucking shells. I sure as hell don't need these Murloc eyes. Normally I wouldn't sell this stuff, but I know I'm going to run out of room in my inventory if I keep going this way. Nah, I don't want to mess with that. Let's finish the quest. Free boost is nice, but I don't want to use any cheap ways to level for you guys. Let's do it the hard way. Well, that was... Oh, no! Oh, I was looking at the damn general chat, and I keep seeing... He's like, free boost, and it's like tempting my tummy with the taste of nuts and honey. And I'm like, oh, I should... I looked at the general chat. Right as I was about to hit my health stone, I looked at the general chat and started reading that, and then I died. God. It's such a long run back. That's what makes me mad. And I'm not playing well at all today, guys. I'm tired, and you can see it in my gameplay. It's absolutely terrible today. But we are almost level 17, so we are making progress. Slowly, painfully slowly, because I'm playing like a jack-off. But, I'm like an idiot. Shady truly sucks today. But we must persevere. That's the word I was looking for earlier. There was a path here through the mountains. Let's see if this was it. I made it through here before. I'm not sure if it's this one. I think it is. You can even see how it's got a flat area here. The level designers were, you know, they put stuff in here on purpose, like to kind of lead you down the path. And you can see that it looks like there's a path here, and then you go up and there's these Worgen here. It's a little kind of almost like it's not really hidden, but it's a little bit off the beaten path. And the best part about being dead is you can jump from anywhere without dying because you're already dead. Woohoo! Woo! Woohoo! What is my racial? I can't believe I don't have it in my bars. Will of the Forsaken. There we go. We got alchemy. Let's go ahead and, since we're dead, let's put some of this stuff in here. Cannibalize, shadow resistance. First aid we got. Alright, cool. I know why I'm playing badly is because I need my caffeine. I need a Mountain Dew. Oh yeah, I need one badly. Maybe a candy bar. I need some sugar. I don't need to be caffeine injected right now. I need to be sugar injected. Give me the sugar. I may just run out to there's a 7-Eleven down around the corner. Maybe I'll run to 7-Eleven and get ooh, some Funyuns would be good. Man, I'm craving the worst food today, but Funyuns would be awesome right now. The salt. Apparently my body's craving salt. So when I get back to my body, right before I res, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the video and run down to the corner and stock up on a few gaming supplies, Mountain Dew, maybe some Funyuns, some little munchies, munch, so you guys can listen to me go on the mic. I'm sure you'll appreciate that. You'll be like, motherfucker, son of a... But I know, I bitch about the lock, and this is why I've never played a lock. This is what you guys are seeing it, because I don't play it well. I don't have, I'm struggling with the patience side of it, but I'm going to push through it because I know that once I get higher level, I'll probably start to really, who knows, it might turn to be a class I really love. There really aren't any classes in Vanilla WoW that, a lot of them I didn't like when I first played them, but as I played through them to 60, I always ended up really liking them. So, and I'm sure that the same thing will happen here. But I'm going to pause the video, and I will be back in a bit with some gaming food and drinks that are much needed right now. Be back soon. Okay, we are back. And we went to the store, and actually I was going to go to 7-Eleven, but they didn't have the Diet Mountain Dew my girlfriend wanted. So I had to go to a different store, a real store. And we're back. And I got a pizza, actually. I threw it in the oven, so in about 12, 13 minutes we'll check on that. But we got some Cokes in the freezer, cool them down. We needed the gaming. We needed the gaming consumables. We needed gaming consumables. Must have our gaming consumables. Oh, and here we go again. Can't go anywhere without 10,000 Murlocs. This is why Murlocs are infamous in World of Warcraft. You know what I mean? I mean, seriously, they are so infamous. I mean, look how many we have on me here, right? I don't have any healing potions either. I do not want to die again. I would be very put out. If you can get him close enough. Come on. 10 health. Oh, yeah. Watch this. This is why Warlocks are so awesome. That's probably the single biggest reason I like the Warlock is the fear is just so powerful. I mean, it's just crazy that that it has enough cooldown. You can just keep passing it over and over again. All right, let's go ahead and. Can't believe I died. I mean, I've been dying a lot. I'm such a noob on Warlocks. Like, I'll play like a Paladin. I'll play a Rogue. I mean, maybe not a Rogue, because you'll die on a Rogue, but I'll play lots of classes where I won't die until I'm like level 25 or something, you know, maybe 20, you know, you die once within like the first 20 levels or something. This guy's going all out. I don't think he's going to make it. I don't think he really, well, he did blink, but with the roots that they have, it can be tough. No, he's doing a good job. Well, he's level 24, too. Jeez, he's 7 levels over these mobs. You better be able to kill him. What a nub. What a nub. I would not, if I'm a mage and I'm not AoEing at least mobs that are at least 3 levels within my level, I would consider myself kind of noobish. Oh, I'm salty today. I can't help it, guys. You have to forgive me. I'm just mad because he's taking the mobs I needed, and he's like 7 levels over. I'm like, come on, dude. It happens, though. Sometimes you miss a quest, you come back, you're a lot higher level. That's just the way of the world of Warcraft. All right. Oh, I got it. What? I was looting and I didn't see that I had actually looted it. Sweet. Let's get the hell out of here then, man. This quest has been annoying. We got the tumor. See, all I needed to do was stop. Go to 7-Eleven, then go to Winn-Dixie, sorry, and then come back, and then the quest would work for me. So I needed to do those steps. So when you guys having trouble with the quest, make sure you go to 7-Eleven and come back, and then you're good. Where is? Oh, I'm so sick of this quest already. Really, it's so... It wouldn't be so bad if I wasn't fighting against so many other players. This is when you want to be able to PvP people of your faction. Just kill them. Say, screw you. I'm going to kill all of you. Then I'm going to kill the mobs I need for my quest. How cool would that be? I mean, that would actually be kind of fun, to be honest. I'm not going to lie. That would be kind of fun. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, so we need moss, Lake Skullmocker, and Lake Creeper moss. I'm going to guess that these here are probably higher level. Unless they're moving closer to the next zone. The struggle is real. This is bad, though. I mean, seriously. This level, 2 hours and 44 minutes. Oh, my God. Dude, that is so bad. But, you know, like I said, my leveling, you know, my videos aren't about leveling speed. I'm not going to set any records for leveling a Warlock, that's for sure, even though Warlocks are supposed to be one of the fastest levelers. I watched one of the videos, you know, Cargos, when they were talking about, like, pulling, like, you know, 2-3 mobs at once. And a 2 is easy, and 3 eventually when I get a little bit stronger, you know, a little bit higher level maybe, won't be so bad. Ooh. Let's take a... Because this is such a pain in the ass, let's try to take 2 at once here. They're probably immune to fear. Pretty tough to take 2. They do a lot of damage. Yeah. Even taking 2 is kind of a pain. You saw how much of a pain it was to kill 2 of them there. Yeah, we need another Hellstone. With a name like Air Strong, I'm gonna guess he's in the Air Force. What do you think? Alright, we gotta do the most important thing in the world that we could ever do. Right there, unending breath. That truly makes me epic. I mean, like, OP. If it wasn't for that, I wouldn't even be playing a Warlock. I'm kidding, of course. But, I tell you what, there are certain quests that being able to breathe underwater is... I can't believe this guy nabbed that one from me. Bass fucking hunters. I really want to kill my own faction right now. I just want to kill them. I just want to melt their faces off and eat their corpses. Wow. Seriously, it's getting in this quest. Ugh. This is why I don't do it like quests. Remember I said the best attribute you could have is patience? I have no patience today. Some days I have patience. Today is not one of them. Struggling. Focus. Use the force, Shady Sucks. You must be at one with the undead. I don't know, come on. Look at this jack off behind me trying to grab the same mobs I want. You bastard! And then we got fucking 45 people coming around. But he's an alliance, so he doesn't kill me. If that was a horde, I'd be dead. He'd be like, screw you, Warlock, and he'd just kill me. I will say that the Warlock's reputation precedes it. You know what I mean? It's like people don't like Warlocks because of the fear. They're like, oh man, if I try to kill this guy, he'll probably fear me, and it'll take me 10 years, so screw it, I'm just going to keep going. If I was like a priest, he'd be dead. This bastard. Oh, I wish I could kill my own faction. Also, if you really want to tag the mobs, just pull with your wand. Instant damage, you know what I mean? Instead of doing what I'm doing and pulling with, like, dots that take a few seconds before the first damage actually hits the mob, thus tagging it. Okay, my alarm went off. I gotta go check on the pizza here in a minute. Man, that was a quick 10 minutes. Yeah. Even when I find a mob, they're not dropping what I need. Patience, Padawan. Patience, young Padawan. Patience. Through patience and effort comes victory and honor. Wee! Come on. Yeah, but this is what makes it different than retail WoW. You know what I mean? This kind of stuff. Fighting people just to do one quest. I've literally been doing this quest for easily 30 minutes. Easily, probably longer. Oh. Yeah, I was reading. I assumed you were American first, but you use of animals just Russian, am I right? That's interesting. We are level 17. What does he say, animal? Look, your job, animal. You have whisper, direct message, and private message, and you go with PST, which of course means please send tell. Whatever. People argue about the dumbest things. Now here's like, well, watch spam. What is it? Oh man, I gotta remember. Spam. Okay, so this is where spam title comes in cool. You right click on someone's name, you say ban. Now I'm not going to see any text from these people for the next like 3 minutes. Especially useful when they're just arguing and they're arguing, believe it or not. Sometimes it distracts me because I'm like, I want to pick up my popcorn and be like, hey, look at these idiots arguing. But no, I don't want to see that. I want to focus on what I'm doing, which is trying to get this quest done. So, and sometimes people are saying stuff you don't even want to remotely know about, you know, talking about rape or something, you know, like fucking girls or something like, you know what I mean, stuff that I don't even want to see in a game, you know. This guy looks like he's in a bit of trouble. Come on, life drain. How well does life drain work? Pretty well. I wonder if I can fear this guy. I sure can. There's just so many options on the Warlock. That's what makes him a really interesting class. You know, training this guy, now I'm healing my guy. I'm going to come back and dot this guy up. And I'm going to go ahead and soul shard. Now I'm going to go ahead and heal my pet again. That's pretty interesting stuff when you think about it. I mean, there's definitely... I would say that the Warlock probably is one of the higher skill caps because of the variety and situational-based abilities that they have. It makes them a really interesting class. I still can't get these. I mean, these guys still aren't dropping creeper moss. Anyways, I got to go check my pizza, so... We'll kill... Nah. I don't want the pizza to burn. I'm going to swim out of here, and we're going to... Oh, shit. Oh, and he rooted me. I hope my pizza doesn't burn. Shit, I gotta go. Am I still... Oh, I'm still recording. I didn't even have time to pause the game. I did slightly burn the pizza. Well, that's one thing. I tell you what, World of Warcraft, you get into it and time just flies. I mean, literally 6 minutes went by and it felt like it was about a minute. I was like, holy shit. I looked at my clock. Yeah, I slightly burnt the pizza. Just that my girlfriend's like, I'll eat the burnt side. I like it crispy. And I'm like, my girlfriend's very nice. So we killed that guy. Is there a body out here we can loot? Probably. I don't want to go find him. Ah, the hell with it. What do we get? One hit? One? That's all we got? One goddamn hit? This quest. I swear this quest is so... Look, I got one finally. Let's see. There should be one out here. What I can't... I guess I looted him. Maybe I looted him when I was yakking. Ba-dee-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. Alright. This quest is really trying... Okay, patience. Patience, Padawan. He's gonna go after that one. There's a bunch over here. He really dodged my... It looked like he dodged my attempt to drain life. Man, this quest is really long. I think the reason it probably irritates me is on the Alliance side, I don't really deal with too many quests that take a lot of effort or just take a lot of time to complete. And when they do, I'm aware of it because I've done the quest so many times. I've done this quest before, but it's been so long. And when I did it, it was on a server that wasn't this ridiculously populated. As I've talked about many times in my videos, leveling on this server, it's a great server. It's the best vanilla server, hands down, but it's overpopulated. It really is. The original World of Warcraft was meant to handle around 3,500 on a server, 3,500. So the quests and the zones are scaled to have a population in the whole world of around 3,500. So, 12,000, it's almost 12,000 right now, is just, it's way overpopulated. And you see what happens is you just have people fighting for mobs. And he's going to get it. No, he didn't. Thought he might. But anyways, I'm going to stop this video, and I'll upload it. You guys can see me whine and bitch like a little girl, because I was whining a lot in this video. I died, I think, 3 times. Struggled with my patience, and struggled with the class. That's why my name is Shady Sucks, because I'm definitely struggling with the Warlock. I'm still learning. Hopefully, by the time I get to like 30 or so, I'll have worked out all the kind of how I rotate and attack, but attack these things. Okay, he's got it. Yeah, hopefully that worked out by then. And hopefully I'll eat some food and not be so bitchy this morning. But yeah, the Warlock, a lot of possibilities on this class. It certainly is an interesting class. But I would say that for me, anyways, leveling one on a horde is not the most enjoyable experience because I'm so used to the Alliance quests. So, we'll see. I'm going to take one more mob. Maybe I'll get lucky and get the final moss item that I need. But yeah, you can fear mobs. And then when they're feared, you can dot them up. It's good practice for your PvP as well. I'd like to see is a timer on my dots. I would like an add-on that shows me how much time, because since I haven't really played a class that does this many dots, I did get my final one, so let's log out. Since the first time I played a class that has these that relies so much on dotting, it would be nice to see the timers on these dots so I know when they're going to fall off so I can prepare to renew them. Anyways, that's it. That's it for this video. I'm going to eat some pizza, come back hopefully less bitchy. I apologize. I was a little bit whining and bitching on this video, but I was dying a lot and not playing my character very well. And I'll be back pretty soon. Peace.